So, in the past couple hours, I've spent at least the past 2 hours cleaning this thing up. This is my dad's old oscilloscope. A gift from my mother. It was a Christmas present. Probably, well, long before I was born. I was born in 1979, and I think this was a gift probably somewhere around 40 years ago, so I guess, you know, somewhere in the early 1970s, mid-1970s. Anyways, I spent the last, at least the last couple hours just cleaning the inside of this thing. Look at that. Look at that. That is your old school version of a circuit board. I mean, look at all those fat resistors, capacitors, stray wires going left and right all over the freaking place. That is your 40-year-old version of, not even something like this. I mean, look at this. This can do probably 100 times more than what this can do right here. But this is what's cool about it. This is what is cool about it. Here's the on switch, and it's also the intensity control, so how bright it gets. It's also very old school, so it takes time for the cathode ray tube to warm up, which I'm super excited about, the fact that that even still works. So this is the cathode ray tube, all the way from the very back of it to the front where the screen is. It is a very cool device, very old school, but very, very cool. And you want to be careful not to have the intensity too high, because you can actually burn the phosphor lining on the screen, which you don't want to do. And then you have your focus control, you have your horizontal control, which moves, you know, trying to get it where you want it. That's your horizontal. I'm sorry, that's the vertical. That's the vertical. Obviously, that's the vertical. And then you have your horizontal control, which is very touchy without the knob. It's obviously missing the knob. Very touchy. Very touchy. But that's pretty fucking goddamn cool. Is that not cool or what? Look at that. Look at that. And then there's, you know, some other controls. There's your sweep control. Starts out at 10 to 100 hertz, up to 100 hertz to 1 kilohertz, and 1 kilohertz to 10 kilohertz, blah blah blah, so on and so on. And I think I just touched something to piss it off. And then there's your horizontal gain, a bunch of other adjustments along with the vertical gain, attenuation, more adjustments. And I read the operation manual, the owner's manual, at least a couple times in the past week, and I've still already forgotten the entire calibration procedures and the maintenance procedures, but I'm just fucking geeked that it actually works. And check this out. If I touch the test lead, I mean, just touching the test lead, and I mean, how fucking cool is that? You can't tell me that isn't cool. That is electrons being shot in your fucking face by this device right here. And check that out too. Look at all those vacuum tubes. Check out the vacuum tubes, come on. I mean, really? That's just cool. Vacuum tubes. Nothing uses vacuum tubes anymore. This is like a very old school TV. Except it's not a fucking TV. It's a fucking oscilloscope. And hopefully I'll get this thing calibrated, up and running, and there will be more to come. Kick ass.